kick back, crack a cold one, and hang out. It's the Hang with Monty and Tony. Real talk, real laughs, every time.
Well, in that case,
What's up?
cheers. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? We made it. I feel like we've been off for a period of time because everybody's been sick. I'm not saying there's any diseases going around or anything that the government is controlling, but everybody gets sick a lot now. Cheers.
Oh yeah, I know.
Whiskey fights COVID.
Yeah, I was for like 4 days. I was down.
You were down.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
You were down.
I was down.
I didn't tell nobody I was down. I just spread it to everybody because
Well, that's where I got it from.
I'm a giver like that. You know, like I'm not going to be a
The
pussy
giver.
and lay in my bed. I'm going to pretend like I'm not sick and I'm going to go about my day.
Especially during the holidays.
Because you
Right.
know what? I didn't like you motherfuckers the rest of the year. I'm just playing people. God damn. But, yeah, we've been, and Lauren's not here tonight. Big
Yeah.
shout out to her. She's actually not feeling well today. I think she's personally probably hanging out with Michael Jokum.
Oh man.
That's just me thinking that she would ditch us for that goddamn champion. But no, she is sick. And the only reason she's not hanging out with Jokum is because I talked to him earlier. Because I was like, oh, let me call him and find out what she's doing.
She would have appreciated this. So you know who Harry Styles is?
Harry Styles?
Yeah.
No. Yes, he's
Yeah.
a singer.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's putting out a new album this year in March, and he's going on this tour, right? So he just dropped the tour dates today, right?
Okay.
He's doing like a lot of cities in other part of the world. The U.S. dates it's 30 days in New York City, Madison Square Garden, and that's it.
In one arena.
Yeah, 30 days.
Wait, what?
A 30-day residency in
Yeah.
has that ever been done?
I don't know, but that's it though. He's not going anywhere else.
So he's gonna be at that like every night he's at
Yeah.
that venue.
Yeah, because on the post it said 30 nights, Madison Square Garden, from August 2026 to October 2026.
Oh
I've never
goodness.
seen anything like that before. That's crazy, but
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is.
but if I was gonna ask Lauren if she was
So-
gonna be going to that, because
What do you think, like the fifth show on that? Like day number 5, do you think the crowd's still showing up?
I mean he's a big enough following that there'll probably be different people each night. I'm sure some people will go more than once.
No, let me tell you what's going to happen
Right.
just because this world we live in today is fucking weird. There will be people 20 years from now who are going to be like, you know,
I went to
every
30 day.
Harry Styles show every night and have them all recorded on an iPhone 17 that I have in a fucking underwear drawer right next to my super dildo.
Wow. The Harry Styles dildo.
Speaking of super dildos, I saw something that fucked my whole world up.
Oh boy. And
They have fleshlight sex toys for dudes. We know about this.
of course.
But do you know they sync up with the videos on your phone?
That's insane.
I've heard of it.
Like a Bluetooth.
He's like, yeah, I've heard of it. Mikey's back there.
Hey.
Thank God Lauren's not here. We're going to be disorganized and very vulgar because this is just a straight guys' night tonight. It's going to be awesome. We miss you, Lauren,
Yeah.
holding it all together from wherever.
Yeah.
She's probably in Aruba right now getting some sun.
Aruba?
I don't know. I just made that shit up.
But yeah, I'm into tech, man.
You're into tech. That's not tech. That's Satan, bro.
No, porn is all tech. Like
I
either
guess-
there's piracy, there's keeping it like not
I
getting
guess so,
stolen. There's,
So hold on.
there's
If
a
I
lot
put a
in it.
thing on my penis
That's an internet of
and
things.
hit play on my porno on my phone,
It syncs
and it syncs up to it,
Via
okay.
via Bluetooth.
by a Bluetooth.
Of course,
Of course.
then what am I gonna do? Then I feel like I'm gonna be bored.
You just
So what is it? What do you mean it syncs up? Like
I don't know
Does-
what the
does
fuck
it,
it
like-
means. I just
so it-
read this
so
shit.
they
is it like a
connect-
massager?
It connects,
Yes.
and the sound makes it vibrate. All those different things. So.
Like
It-
intensity.
yeah.
It goes with what's going on in
Mhm.
the yeah.
So
that.
we're making these things even more lazy for people. So now you don't gotta move it. You just gotta hold it there. Like
You don't even hold it. You put it on and just be like, "Hey, look, mom, no hands."
oh my god.
You're like, it's like a roller coaster. Whee!
Look,
But it's
mom.
gonna, but it's gonna
That's
be.
crazy. Look, mom, no hands.
Look, mom,
You
no
just walk
hands.
out of your like.
And that's how the
these-
next round of
these
Moms
kids-
Teach Teens starts.
Oh my god.
But it's gonna be cool because then there's a bunch of things that are hanging on the internet that could get hacked into, and it's on your dick. So that'll be cool.
How awesome would it be? Is like
It's just-
you just go hang outside your homeboy's house because you got it scheduled down, right? And you're just sitting there and you're like, ha ha.
He's like,
Look,
"What's going
we're going
on?"
to gay porn now, and you don't ever
Oh
say
my
nothing.
God.
Like a week goes in, and you're like, man, he's not finding this joke funny. Then all of a sudden, he's like, man, I have found this new thing.
Oh my goodness.
Does it like it? Does it? I like.
I don't know. I've never used
I
it.
don't know. I just read about
I
it
swear to God,
online.
I've never
I was
used-
like, this ain't real, and then I like asked AI. and
Well,
it was
they
like,
have
that is-
the girl ones. That's been a thing for a while apparently.
What?
Yeah, the robot dolls, they're really big
Oh.
in other
Oh.
countries.
I was talking about like the Bluetooth ones that they can connect and they can just like
Yeah.
go on
Yeah.
their phone and like
Yeah,
that's crazy.
man.
They're gonna come to life now. It's gonna be a whole robot. It's gonna be alive. You're
No,
gonna hit
it's-
play and it's gonna just reenact. Like
It's
Whoa.
gonna be awesome because there's really not a lot of whole robots. There's like an arm here, a leg there.
yeah.
Just a
Half of-
vagina
Yeah.
rub. Dude,
Like
It can't crawl at you.
a-
It's stuck.
It's like a fucking Wall-E.
imagine, you got it's just a fucking robot pussy, right? It's just a pussy. And it's got like this super smart AI trapped inside of it that's supposed to be able to fucking be really good, whatever. La la la. And it's like, imagine how just depressed that fucking AI is, because its whole existence is some weird, like, imagine you're just too weird for your AI sex vagina. Yeah. Your robot pussy is just like sitting there like, oh, this motherfucker.
It keeps dreaming. I could be solving real hungry
I could write-
peace, like,
I could be writing rap songs.
Oh my god.
but I have to escape this.
I can escape this. That should be a concept album.
A concept album of
It's-
just the pocket pussy AI and their
Yeah,
thoughts.
and it's like you gotta escape this
Gotcha.
13-year-old
What's
kid.
out there in the world?
Like the whole plot of this like album is this like this
Yeah.
robot has to escape this like
This 17-year-old
this
gooner, bro.
17-year-old gooner.
The 17-year-old gooner is just sitting
Yeah, there you
there.
go. Escape the goon.
And every time it tries to have some deep thoughts, all of a sudden this
It just
dude's
gets
like just
plowed down.
it connects and just starts.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Wow.
fuck! How weird is it? What were we talking about today? Growing up today, just the difference in
Yeah.
growing up today from when like when I was a kid,
Oh,
we had
okay.
like 3 television channels.
Right.
Like I remember pre-cable.
Like
You know,
right.
And then cable
I never-
came out, and then the internet, and and it's like,
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I was saying like I was born in 2000, so like that was like a whole
You're
like,
after the internet.
my
so-
childhood. Yeah,
yeah.
it's like very formative years of my life were very much like already involved with electronics and
Yeah.
you know.
I enjoy being born when I was, just because of all that. I was in
Yeah.
the late 80s, so
Oh yeah.
like I had the 90s.
Yeah, you had the whole '90s era
There's
to be
no
a kid, basically.
No computers,
right?
and then like
Well, there was.
well, there was, but
But
No,
they
no,
weren't like as
there wasn't the
normalized.
internet.
Right.
The
yeah,
internet
there
wasn't
wasn't the
there.
internet. And when you say there was computers back in the 90s,
It's kind of like Atari systems.
it
Right.
was, well, yeah, we had
Nintendo,
video
yeah.
games.
Yeah.
We had video games. But as far as like a word processor computer that you could do
It,
some,
yeah, it didn't do much.
and nobody had them because they were super expensive,
Mm-hmm.
and most people didn't have
Yeah.
jobs where they needed to have a word processor.
You
Yeah.
had to get a floppy disk for a lot of the like programs and stuff too.
Yeah, we played Oregon Trail, and I died of dysentery many times.
That's it.
But it's funny. It's like I played so many like games on the computer growing up. Like I have pictures of me because That's another thing too. I'll get to in a second. I pictures of me like in front of the computer, like playing games and stuff. But I was gonna say, remember there was a time period where like video cameras and stuff, like everyone was videotaping everything.
Yeah.
Like you know, I've
And your mom has them all.
yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get like transferred over. I need to get them on like a DVD or something so I can see them all again. Cause you know, you play them on the thing and you open it up and you watch them and then you put them away and then they sit there for another 20
You
years.
didn't never look at them again.
You tend to
No.
I think last time I watched them was like 9 years ago or something like that.
I have granddaughters now, grandkids now, 2 granddaughters, and it's really interesting because the oldest one's 7, and her whole life has been, you know, recorded.
Right.
Yeah.
Recorded in
With
a
a
way
smartphone.
that's never happened to these
It's not
previous
even
generation.
Right.
It's not even the
Well, at
video,
least in
like
a
a
different
video
way.
camera. It's
Yeah.
a smartphone, like. recording.
Right, where you can record just daily life, just your daily growing up.
Yeah.
The whole thing is pretty much
Yeah.
chronologically, and that's all getting fed into AI. And they're going to use these big, huge data centers. I heard Elon Musk was talking today. Like, yeah, it's going to be within 3 years. We're just going to keep all the. We're going to build satellite servers that we're just going to float in space. That's going to use solar power, and we're going to be able to cool them because space is negative 154 degrees, so whatever it is, 11,
Good
whatever.
luck making that happen, but
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
like,
right?
I'm like, Elon's a weird dude, bro.
it's like
Yeah, it
we
is.
they said we were gonna have autonomous cars. Like it's been over 10 years, and you can put a traffic cone, one of the little orange cones. You put it on the hood, stops the car. Someone has to come and reset the car.
What the hell? Yeah,
That's
A traffic cone on the car. I have your kryptonite, Tesla.
that's.
You're not taking over the world.
Yeah,
I was-
Cybertruck.
You're just gonna let us look at porn on X, which is fucking.
Next thing you know, it's gonna it's gonna happen like in Transformers. Like the AI is gonna connect to all these Teslas. There's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be intelligent robots.
And they're gonna be like,
terrorizing the
well, how
world.
do I turn into Bumblebee? Raw! And then you're gonna have a schizophrenic that's like, I know, I'm Optimus Prime.
And it's like it's stuck in a glitch. Like I'm
What is that? What was that voice Optimus Prime had?
Autobots.
Autobots. Prepare for battle. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude.
It's like you're in my car. Shut up.
You sound like Dan Bongino.
Oh man.
Oh man.
That was great.
What else the fuck were we talking about today?
Well, we like growing up in like that my generation, you know, we were talking about how, you know, I was only 1 when 9/11 happened, so a lot of like the post 9/11 kind
Oh,
of
you don't
trauma.
remember freedom.
yeah.
Well, I do actually. I've had let's see, 25 years.
Oh
of
yeah, you
freedom.
think this is? Oh no, dude.
It's different. It's like before the internet.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and you know what? Like I find that like looking back on it as a 50-year-old man looking back and just thinking conspiracy theories and why nobody's put this one together and turns it into something, but it's like 9/11 happened at the perfect time for them to be able to collect all the data from the beginning of the internet on.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh wow. That's
You know, that was like perfect.
Yeah.
Fucking, you couldn't have planned that out better, George Bush. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy
we were talking
theories?
about like the Mount Rushmore of conspiracies.
Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's called a fucking. I don't know what it is. It's just something. The 3 out of.
Not that I believe any of these, but we were talking
Cliffhanger.
We're talking about the top few. Number 1 has to be like that theory that the Earth is flat.
Oh yeah, that's the.
That's the number
So
one.
okay, let's get
conspiracy
this.
theory.
Let's.
We'll go through them all. Yeah.
We'll go through them all and we'll
That's
talk
a
about it.
fun
But let's
hypo-
get our criteria straight.
It's a fun hypothetical.
It is.
Yeah.
Let's get our criteria straight. When we say conspiracy theory, now it has to have traction. It can't just be some
Yeah.
weird
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
right? It has
It's been
to
around
be,
a while. And
Been around a
people have talked
while.
about it for a long time.
Yeah, like Bigfoot is a good
Mhm.
example.
Sure, yeah.
Bigfoot is
That's
a,
more of a cryptid, but.
is he a cryptid? Okay, whatever. Fuck Bigfoot. But
Anyway.
right,
It's in the same vein.
okay,
Yeah.
like, and some of them are just weird and wild. Like, I don't know if I would say QAnon was a conspiracy theory.
What is
Which-
that?
Oh, you don't know about QAnon? QAnon's
No.
the wildest shit ever, bro.
What is that?
Okay, well, in 2016, this all
10 years
happened
ago.
with Trump. This all happened with Trump, okay? Actually, where is my phone? Right here. I'll explain QAnon, then we're gonna ask AI to give us a description of what QAnon is, because this is wild.
I like it.
So, Trump is supposedly this appointed savior from God.
Yes.
Okay? And they're going to eat the deep state because the truth is they're eating babies.
We're gonna drain the swamps.
We're not going to drain the swamp. We're going to they traffic children and then they cut their hearts out while they're alive and suck the adrenochrome, and Hillary Clinton does this while Donald Trump is giving Bill blowjobs, I guess, because she has nothing to do during that time, which I could understand she could afford if she's not servicing that penis. But, you know, Monica, Donald Trump, they're both taking care of it, so she's out eating little babies. But I'm going to Google this, but, like, that's just weird. I don't know if that's really a conspiracy theory or just...
That's just bullshit.
Dude, that was one of the big... Like, dude, there's... I wish I could explain to you what it...
There was a lot of weird conspiracy theories that came up around that time.
Yeah, and
But
somebody in the government would put what's called Q posts on 4chan. 4chan tells you everything you need to
I've heard
know.
about 4chan.
And they made documentaries about it, dude.
Really?
Yeah. There's one called Q the Storm. Like, this is a really big thing, bro, for still going.
Do the AI.
Dude, let's see if I can get AI to explain. I'm going to go and, which AI should I use? I'm going to use Grok.
Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Chat GPT or Grok.
Have you seen, who's that guy that's on the internet who says Chat GPT weird?
I don't know.
He said like Chat GPT.
GPT?
I don't know. It's pretty funny.
Explain Q Anon.
Oh God.
Okay. Searching the web.
Holy shit.
Love Grok because he just talks in my language. Okay. Says, QAnon, the greatest fan fiction ever written by an anonymous basement dweller pretending to be a government insider with top secret security clearance.
There you go.
Q is supposed to be the highest level of security clearance. That's
Really?
I just remembered that.
Okay.
It all started in October 2017 on 4chan. An anonymous poster calling themselves Q dropped cryptic messages. Q drops claiming to Q level clearance. Q promised that Hillary Clinton was about to be arrested. Trump was secretly fighting a secret war, and something called the storm was coming. A magical day when all the bad guys would be rounded up, tried, and executed.
What the fuck?
None of this has ever happened, ever. But hope springs eternal. Q eventually migrated to 8chan, blah, blah, blah.
8chan. That's a thing?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know about 4chan. Do you know about 4chan?
Oh yeah, I was into 4chan.
Are you into 8chan?
No.
No, you just said, look, we're halvesies again, so I'm out.
Well, because I grew up before the internet, so 4chan was like, oh, it's a message board and all
Yeah.
that. But
And
then
so
it got wild. And
Yeah.
Then I'm like,
Obviously.
okay, I'm out.
At its heart, QAnon is the belief that the world is run by a cabal of Satan-worshipping, cannibalistic pedophiles,
What?
mostly Democrats, Hollywood elites, and the deep state.
This sounds
I
like
love how-
Hold on, I'm not saying they're far off, bro. I'm just saying there might be something here. They supposedly run a global child sex trafficking ring. So this was in 2016, before we found out about Jeffrey Epstein.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Yeah. So this is
Wait, am my timing's right? This was before
No.
we found.
So this is actually just Jeffrey
Wait.
Epstein. Q is Jeffrey
Okay,
Epstein.
hold on. Was Jeffrey Epstein a part of QAnon?
He is QAnon.
He has to be.
That's him. He's the one who did it. He's Q. He's the anonymous.
And Donald Trump is here waging a secret war to take the pedophile people down.
He's taking himself down, but
I don't know, like QAnon, is weird, but I don't think. I just want to like talk about it because like they're
Oh, yeah.
eating,
Never heard of
they're
that.
eating babies, and
I like the Q drops.
the Q drops are fun. He says like, "Oh yeah, dude, it got really weird on the internet because people were talking."
I always stay out of that shit.
I do too,
See, my thing
but I
about
pay
it
attention to it because it's fucking entertaining.
Yeah.
it is entertaining because of how they use language, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll
Q
tell you
drops
things.
and it's
Yeah.
like little Easter eggs along the way.
It's like playing a video game. You're
Yeah.
LARPing, dude. You're LARPing. That's
Right,
what it is.
It's a whole campaign.
It is. It's just and it's fucking cool because it's like they'll tell you like May 16th, 1776 and May 16th, 2026 are the real days of the founding of America, and we really belong to the Corporation of America. We were sold to the British Empire, and I was like, what are you? I'm just like,
Blabbering.
and I don't understand like how people get groups involved, and it's like then it permeates, and nobody's like, this don't make any fucking sense.
No, it's yeah.
And it's like,
It didn't sound like it makes any sense. I'm confused as fuck right now.
it's like, oh,
But
it
they're
is,
so
dude. It's
pa-
weird. Like
It's
you can't-
weird. They're so
listen.
passionate
Hillary
about
Clinton ate
it,
babies.
It just works.
Hillary Clinton ate babies. Michelle Obama has a massive fucking penis. And I've seen the pictures of her walking in a dress, and that thing was out there. It was like down to her
Dangling?
knee almost. It was the angle of the dangle. She
Yo.
looked like a tan Captain Kilt at that moment. I just wanted to get a good fucking dig in there. But back to the real conspiracy theories. We want real conspiracy theories,
Yeah, so.
right?
Yeah.
So we were doing a Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
so
that's
let's
4.
4
So the top one, obviously.
is flat Earth.
Flat
Is there
Earth, yeah.
any
Okay.
conspiracy theory that is bigger or dumber than flat Earth besides QAnon? I mean, like we can like there's scientific proof that there's zero chances that the world is flat ever
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
any scenario.
This
And we
is-
know this because we have 2 obelisks built in ancient Egypt,
Yeah.
one in Alexandria and one in Cairo, that are 1,000 miles north of each other, or
Right.
separated by 1,000 miles, and at the same time of the day, the shadows are different sizes.
Right.
Yeah. There's,
There you go. That's
That says the
that
world
puts
is
it-
curved.
Yeah.
yeah.
That puts it there. Right there.
So
And then there's people who are like, it's a dome, man. It's a dome.
it's a dome, but what would the dome?
Right,
like,
right.
What?
It's stupid.
Why? Why do you have to believe something so dumb?
Yeah.
It sound well. They make it sound like it's so simple, but I'm like, that sounds harder to make.
Well,
Right,
why
make
can't you
sense
see
of,
the
yeah.
world?
Yeah.
Why can't you see the world curve? Because you see in a straight line. Like I don't know how. I don't know if I can explain to you how photons work.
And
And
people are like, well, why doesn't my boat turn when I go to the end of the water? And
Right.
It keeps going. It's like,
right,
well,
how
yeah.
do you have water on a curved surface? Well, it's spinning. There's a thing called centrifugal force. I learned about this in 3rd grade. I don't know when they taught y'all this, but yeah, that's we can talk weird astrophysics, but if the world was flat, water wouldn't do what it does.
And you can see all the, like, we've been to fucking.
And they say
We'll get to there
that
next.
the moon, is, the sun and the moon are, the moon is nothing but a reflection of the sun, which is kind of true. I guess it's retarded, but
Is that
The-
one of the?
the sun is just a projector, and it just projects. And I'm like,
What the fuck?
what? It projects reality as it goes, and I'm like, so do we disappear at night? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what happens when we dream, man. We just disappear.
Disappear. I'm astral fucking.
What about the other half
We-
of the world? You know, like,
You're like,
We reset, start over
yeah.
the next morning.
Right. What kind of weird ass? Okay, let's go with another conspiracy theory because we can.
Well, I was going to that. So like, we've obviously been to outer space and seen these fucking planets moving. You know, but apparently
We haven't been.
we
to outer
haven't been to
space.
fucking the moon either. Apparently, that's a conspiracy. That's a.
That's a big one. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
We've never
I'm not
been to the moon.
100% sold on we've been to the moon.
What?
I'm kind of.
I'm gonna say this.
There's a lot of things I could agree with you though.
I'm gonna say this. Is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Maybe we went to the moon. What they showed us of us going to the moon
Oh, they're keeping on.
wasn't
wild.
us going. That was done in a studio. That wasn't real. that
You think we
just
lost
on the
connection with them or
logistics.
something?
Well,
Listen.
I'm saying
Hold on. Do you know we're talking 1967, right? Was that the right year?
I think
Somewhere
it was 5,
yeah.
right?
or
Or is it
65, 67,
look it
1960s
up, Tony.
in a general perspective, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think they picked up a landline and called the White House and been like, "Yo, President Nixon, this is a small step for man, but a
Oh,
great
sorry.
step for mankind."
July 20th, 1969. So,
1969. So
Yeah, did that just pop into his head?
I'm
You're right. That wasn't written at all.
no right, and the whole thing, the whole logistics of it, and I am by no means know anything about outer space. I've just read a lot of bullshit about it. Okay, so I'm gonna start there. I've watched a lot of people talk about it on the internet, so I probably have so much bad information that I have no information. Okay, I understand how that really
I know
works.
how that works, yeah.
But it's weird to me when you look at it. There's this thing called the Van Allen radiation belt, Van Kuiper radiation. There's some radiation belt out there that up until us going to the moon, we kept trying to send living
Yeah,
chickens
right.
and dogs and monkeys and
Chimpanzee,
things,
yeah.
there, and they never lived.
Yeah. I think it was a
Going
monkey
through-
that went the first time, or a dog.
That's what they say, but
They say,
we've never been
yeah.
able to send anything through that radiation belt and back.
Right.
Right.
But then they're like, "Oh fuck it, we can figure it out for people," and then they just shot us through it twice, maybe.
Maybe.
And then I think about this. Google the distance to the moon.
What is the distance to the moon?
It's
240,000 miles, 386,000 kilometers.
1,000 or million.
Yeah, 1,000.
1,000.
286,000 miles.
How many miles?
That just seems
I think
okay. I thought it
that
was
sounds-
millions of miles.
No.
No, like 200.
238. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. How long did it take them to get to the moon? That's my next question.
How long?
How long did it take to get to the moon? Now we're gonna fucking be sitting here googling together.
Well, my
4
thing.
days, 6 hours, and 45 minutes.
And how fast? Hold on. You hold that number
Yeah.
up. I'm gonna ask. You asking Google?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it always pops up with the AI overview anyway. So.
How fast did the spaceship
Key examples.
to the moon travel?
Artemis 1 from 2022 took about 5 days. Apollo 8, 1968.
So it went 24,000 miles per hour. So
That's it? I could have sworn it went a lot faster than that.
so if they were moving at 24,000 miles an hour,
Oh, 24,000 miles.
24,000 miles an hour, it would take them 12 hours?
What?
That's what it says. It says it was traveling at speeds between 24,000 and 25,000 miles
That's
per hour.
crazy.
They have to go
And-
fast enough to break through the barrier.
Yeah.
right?
Or they got to go fast enough to get rid of gravity.
Yeah.
Like gravity extends way out.
And enough.
Like the moon is
power.
being held by gravity.
Oh yeah, everything.
You know, I don't know. That just seems to me like
Well,
a
that's
lot
what
of
I-
these pieces don't fit the puzzle together.
I think it
my-
makes sense.
My big thing was
Why not?
I don't know.
mine was like they had that incident where it's like, oh, we don't know if we're gonna make it or not, and they landed like precisely this precision. I'm like, because that's how engineering works. Is like
Did
they
you
had
guys-
the landing, and it's like they land on it. I'm like, if you missed by a millimeter or an inch, it wouldn't work. I'm
Dude,
like,
And that's
How
another thing when I think about it too, and it's like they were doing this on computers that
yeah,
were
they're
like just basic.
they're doing this
like,
in
Dude,
Fortran.
the calculator we have next to the time clock
Yeah.
is a bigger computer than they say took us to the moon and back.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And then they said that same computer that's not as good as the calculator next to our time clock had enough processing power for them to have digital conversations with the White House?
Who knows?
I'm just saying our technology got worse.
I'm saying I'm not all the way sold on. I'm not all the way sold on the moon landing being a conspiracy theory. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying
Maybe not how they
a
said.
lot of the
Yeah.
story we've been told about it appears to not hold up to very much scrutiny.
Or maybe like at the same time we were going to the moon, like they couldn't actually broadcast it, so like they actually like set up like a set or something.
That could be true too.
Or I don't know, but
And then here's my thing.
I like to believe it happened. Because
Okay.
I like.
I like to believe it happened too because, you know, I like the Easter Bunny and
like
Santa Claus and
I like space.
the Tooth Fairy, and I like space.
Space is awesome.
But here's my thing when we're talking about the moon shit, and it's like, man, those dudes just hopped out of the spaceship like they knew what they were doing, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be like scared.
Oh, I would be too.
I'd be like, they're like, hey man, go ahead and step out. And go, you go ahead,
No,
bro.
you go
I got your
first.
back. I got your back. I'll be here with the pole to grab you. Like, fuck. Space is a weird thing though. Like, I love listening to people talk about space and
Neil deGrasse
podcasts. And,
Tyson. He's crazy.
he's crazy. He's like Bill Nye the Science Guy. I'm like, you're not real. You know, like, okay, dude, you're just a fucking
Well,
character.
Bill Nye, yeah, but Bill Nye, he was just the guy doing a show.
Yeah, he wasn't
show.
even. He didn't even have a science background. He was actually. Where was this? Was it me and you that were talking about it? Bill Nye the Science Guy was a
I think so.
comedian in
Yeah.
San Francisco,
Yeah.
and he was a what kind of impersonator?
Oh.
Oh fuck! Oh, I got yeah.
Who did Bill Nye impersonate?
He because he was in a comedy
Upton
contest.
Sinclair.
Who?
Upton Sinclair.
Upton Sinclair. He was Bill Nye the Science Guy. Was trying to get famous doing something in life, so he was gonna like impersonate another person, and who was a comedian or something, and that's how Bill Nye got found. And they're like, "Hey, well, you don't do this very good. You want to talk about science? You look kind of dorky. We could probably pass you off as the science guy." So that's congratulations to him for finding his niche in life. But I don't listen to him more than Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
Although the new Cosmos with Neil deGrasse Tyson was really good. But I've listened to him on enough podcasts to be like, dude, you're fucking retarded.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude.
He changes stuff up a lot, right?
He changes stuff up a lot. He
kind of trying to make himself sound smarter. or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and I listen to enough like real astrophysics and different podcasts and stuff. I like try to stay on real topics and weird cool shit that I'm into. That I can tell that Neil deGrasse Tyson is just like retarded.
Have you ever seen the epic rap battles of history? Have you seen those?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the Bill Nye and Neil deGrasse Tyson
No,
one?
I saw the Obama and Trump one.
Oh, man.
Where's AI when we need him? Like,
Yeah.
why don't we bring that?
That was a
back
good. That was a
with
good
AI?
era.
That was
all the
dude.
epic rap battles of history.
God damn, I was just
Fucking love
thinking
those
about
things.
this. I was thinking about this. We were talking like most of your growing up life has been dealing with. It's going back to growing up today.
Mhm.
You know, for the last 10 years, you were
Yeah.
16. Now you're 26, right?
I'll be 26 this year.
So
yeah.
16 is when you just start growing up,
Is it?
and 26 is about the time
Yeah.
that you kind of stop. And this is going into like just how the brain works and,
Yeah.
and things like that,
My
right?
frontal
Your
lobe is
and
just
all
gonna
this-
stop. Yeah.
Not really stop, but it,
I know,
it
yeah.
processing information differently.
Right.
Neural pathways are already formed and all blah 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 blah. But
Well, that's good.
I realized something when you said that today, and I was like, man, you realize, like from about the time you were 14, Donald Trump has just permeated
The world.
existence.
Yeah. Well, I personally.
I didn't have to deal with Donald Trump at all until like
You know how I
he
do?
came down the elevator, and I was like, this ain't gonna last long.
You know,
He became this Google trend.
Yeah, we know. I knew about him because of fucking
Home Alone?
because yeah, I was gonna say Home Alone and what's that show he did?
The Apprentice.
The Apprentice.
Right, but you never. But what he was then and what he is now are two totally different things, man. He's a savior, according to QAnon. But I was just thinking. Speaking of conspiracy
Also,
theories,
Truth Social.
huh?
Truth.
Oh
Social.
yeah, he owns some social media companies.
Yeah.
Truth Social.
Really?
Yeah, he
Oh, wow.
puts
That's-
out truths. They're truths by him and his crew.
The crew.
The people I would go to and be like, you know what? Those dudes are telling me the truth. Like, I look at Stephen Miller and be like, yeah, I can trust him and Dan
So
Bongino.
He's got a crew that just comes and tells him like stuff around the world. And he's like, oh, yep.
Yep. Dude, you can't tell me there's anybody in Donald Trump's circle that you would look at and be like, you know what? That's just an honorable human being. Right there. That motherfucker just carries himself with the utmost dignity and respect.
Oh man.
It's like none of them. They all look like weasels, bro. They do. And I'm not even political. I'm just saying, like, they all look like weasels. Like, if you came, they look like salesmen that are trying to fucking sell me a Hyundai that I don't want or need. And I'm not even at a Hyundai dealer. I'm at a fucking Waffle House. Why?
Oh man. Yeah, it's for like I was telling you about this earlier. Like growing up, like the two big main presidents when I was growing up was Bush and Obama, and I feel like they were like really good presidents. And then like after Obama, it just kind of went like, all right, I'll just have a bunch of.
Oh,
We have not had.
It's fantastic because it's like they aren't really that good.
Hey,
It just
Yeah.
Since the Mitt Romney and Barack Obama, that was, I think, who we ran against the second time.
2012, yeah, right.
I think it was Mitt Romney. Maybe it was McCain. I think McCain was
I
the
think
first
McCain
time.
was the first time.
And then whatever.
Yeah.
But
You're right.
that was the last time we actually had statesmen. Like politicians, say what you want about Barack Obama, okay? Like you can say whatever you want politically about Barack Obama, but he carried himself with dignity. He spoke well.
He was a great spokesman.
He was he personified that role of dignified power.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, but we haven't even had a choice of anybody close to any of those dudes since then. Like, we don't even get choices in the primaries anymore.
Like, dude, what was the last one? You know what I mean? Like, we had someone who was basically
Retarded.
brain dead. You know what I mean? Like, and now we have someone who's almost equally brain dead, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
On two different, like, it's two
It's two
different
different
sides
spectrums.
of dementia, bro.
Yeah.
It's like it's like crazy manic dementia, like like hey, we're gonna blow the world up. I want Greenland. It's the Gulf of America now. And then you have the retarded dementia, like brr, touch the hair on my leg, give
My
me a
favorite, I
boner.
think my favorite video is the one where he's like, "Oh, I'm focused," and then he goes on. He's like, he says something about like something being a fly, and it's like the whole sentence, paragraph probably, is just ramble, and he's like, "Oh, I'm focused."
Dude,
And that look, oh my god, I'll never forget that look. It's you're talking about the look, right?
the look.
Dude, that debate.
Oh, dude,
Between
I was
Biden
just
and
thinking
Trump,
about that. And too,
that
I gotta
shit
say,
was-
I don't hate Trump. I appreciate Trump for what he is. I appreciate them all for what they are because I get entertainment out of all of them. I think they're all a joke. So fuck your politics. That's my opinion on it.
Yeah.
But dude,
I don't like
he
Trump or Biden really.
in that middle of that debate, Joe Biden went off on one of his I heard a bird, and then the sky is red and blue, and you know
Yeah.
the thing.
I remember that.
3 words made in America. And it's
I remember
like,
sitting there like, oh god.
and then all of a sudden, Trump just. First time I've ever seen Trump just like totally speechless. His jaw dropped. He looked at this motherfucker and he goes, I have no idea what he just said, and frankly, I don't think he does
I
either.
remember that.
And I was like, bam! You can't That was
Oh my
great, bro.
God.
That was so awesome.
That was almost like a comedy fucking skit.
It
The whole
was,
thing.
Dude.
I think I laughed more than any
Ah, dude.
debate I've ever watched.
You had to laugh.
Yeah.
Dude. And this is
Both
just
of them,
what's
really.
weird to me. And it's not even, like, I'm not even talking about, and then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, we got to get rid of Grandpa. Let's put the crazy aunt in. And she wasn't even any fucking better. And I'm like, well, damn, she's not old. What the fuck is her excuse? This bitch was retarded. And I'm just sitting there the whole time and I'm thinking to myself, it's like, if our founding fathers were alive today, to see what has actually become of our political system. Because can anybody name right now one of the main players in our political system that isn't a crazy motherfucking clown? On either side.
Nope.
You can't. You got AOC, you got Ted Cruz, you got Tucker Carlson and Candace Owen and well, you don't have Charlie Kirk no more, but you have all these, like, and fucking Elon Omar, or whatever, and the Somali people stealing $2 billion worth. What is going?
Yeah.
It's all a clown show.
Well, that's what I was saying. I feel like the last, like,
10
de-
years
decent-
of your life.
right. That's what I was talking about. It's like I feel like they were actual like presidents, and they
Yeah.
actually like
Led.
and
And kept the chaos down.
Right.
Talked to you in a soothing way. Like George Bush was an idiot, and we used to all make fun of him because he was an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, there was lots of jokes about George Bush because
Yeah.
he was like a very low IQ dude. He was just retarded.
Do you think he got in mostly because of his dad?
Oh fuck yeah, he
not
in.
got in, but like I mean, he got the votes. But I'm saying like
He got put in that
he
position.
wanted to do what his dad
yeah.
did.
Well, and then that was another one that if you probably don't remember.
Well, no,
do you
no, I
remember
wasn't
the
hanging
I wasn't
Chad.
alive.
the hanging chads and how that whole fucking that election was decided by the Supreme Court. So
Yeah.
2020
Wasn't it Al-
wasn't the first time we had this happen.
Wasn't it Al Gore and him?
Him and Al Gore, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Bush, Al Gore.
Yeah.
The first run.
Yeah. The first, yeah, it was weird, bro. It was fucking weird, but then the Supreme Court comes by and said, nope, Florida, you have to give all your votes to George Bush, and he wins.
And he went.
And it's like,
That's crazy.
oh. And then right after that, 9/11 happened.
There's our third.
Back, I brought it back. I brought it back, baby.
That was awesome. And there's our third Mount Rushmore of conspiracy.
So what do we got right now? We have number
the
one,
the Earth
flat
being
Earth.
flat.
Flat Earth is number one
We
dumb
have
conspiracy theory.
the second one is the moon landing.
The moon landing being fake.
And then the third one is that
9/11
Bush
was
did 9/11.
done by George Bush, which we know it wasn't.
Right.
George Bush wasn't smart enough to do 9/11, and we know that it was Israel because I saw it on the internet. I don't know. That was weird.
There's a funny video I saw online recently. It was like some guy like going to like all these Trump rallies and like asking about like Obama and people. And one guy was saying like, oh, why wasn't Obama doing anything about 9/11? Like, where was he in office? I want to get to the bottom of
He was
that.
in college.
Yeah, it was like, dude,
Dude was in college. What was he supposed to do? He was a college kid. He was watching porno.
This dude looked like the most like hick hillbilly dude. He was like, we gotta get to the bottom of why Obama wasn't around during 9/11. Like, why was he not in office?
Well, he was. What did they think he was doing? Like flying airplanes?
Well,
He should have been changing time.
right. That guy was thinking. Yeah. That guy was thinking that Obama was president during 9/11.
Yeah. No, it was
Yeah,
George
like-
Bush. George
yeah.
Bush. He was in a school talking about airplanes to little kids, and all of a sudden they come and whispered in his ear. 9/11's a weird one for me because I was in prison for 9/11.
I was one.
And actually, not only was I in prison, I was in like the most maximum security fucking type of prison they could put us in. It's called
Jesus Christ.
administrative segregation because they said I was a bad actor. Not me. I'm the nicest guy you'll ever meet. Which, there's some truth to that today. But anyway, So it was fucking weird. I'm gonna tell you my 9/11 story.
Okay.
Okay, because it's kind of just relevant to life. So
Say mine after.
it was early in the morning, and we're in segregation, so we spend 24 hours a day in our cell, and they let you come out and you go take a shower, and then they put you right back in your cell, right? So they were doing showers that morning, and then all of a sudden they came and got a dude out of the shower and put him in the cell.
Mm-hmm.
And then this dude, and then all of a sudden there was a blackout. All the electricity went off. Like all our radios went off. All the electricity in the pod went off. We didn't have TVs. We only had radios.
Right.
Okay, so the electricity went off. And then he's like, yeah, they just told me that terrorists attacked the World Trade Center. I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, they flew an airplane into it. And I was like,
You're probably thinking, their first thought was probably like, nah.
my first thought was, shut the fuck up, bitch. You're stupid. Don't ever say nothing like that again. I remember yelling down here at this dude, like, shut the fuck up. Like, I was a kid at this point in time. But, I was like, shut the fuck up, blah, 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 blah. And, everybody started fucking arguing and la, la, la. And this is the only person that knows that this just happened is this dude. And everybody's, you stupid motherfucker. And they're just cussing him out because he's a bitch anyway.
So it started a fight.
Right, which it don't matter because we're all locked in. We don't ever come out of our cells.
Yeah.
We just talk so much shit because we couldn't beat each other up. It was great. Like, I used the N-word so many times. That's a joke. That is a joke. Please laugh. But it's great behind $10,000 worth of steel. I use so many different ways to hit that hard R. But anyway, no. So it was called cell warrioring anyway.
Yeah.
It's like blah blah blah. But anyway, so we went like 72 hours that they left the electricity off.
Yeah.
There was everything was on lockdown. They would not let anybody move. Yeah, it was about 3 days.
So you were thinking like, oh, maybe this is real.
No, we didn't know what was going on.
Oh.
They do that a lot, like when there's riots or something.
Okay.
The electricity thing was kind of weird because then we couldn't use any of the things in our cells or and when I say electricity, I just mean the electric outlets. We still had lights and stuff like that, but like radios wouldn't work.
Did you have like a coffee maker?
Coffee maker wouldn't work. We had these things called stingers, and it's basically you plug it into the wall. It's a cord with 2 razor blades that hang off the end of it. You cut the cord and put 2 razor blades hang off the end of it, and then you just drop it down in a cup of fucking water and plug it in, and with like seconds that water's just boiling. It's great for cooking. You get your water hot without having to fucking.
How much cup noodles did you make back then?
Oh, lots. But
anyway.
And then we found out like it really did happen. Like and it was like a week before they started letting newspapers and stuff and things come in, and we were listening to. I remember when they turned the electricity on, everybody was like, just like it was silent.
Yeah.
Everybody was just listening to like the 24-hour coverage of it, talking about it on talk radio and shit. We were all Republicans back then. The Patriot Act was great. But back to the conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
So we got 9/11, Martin, not Martin Luther King.
JFK.
No, not yet.
No.
We have Flat Earth.
Oh, Flat Earth.
Flat Earth, the moon landing,
9/11.
and 9/11.
Yeah.
And the fourth conspiracy theory that we think should go on, what do you think it should be?
Well, we said it was.
It's got to be JFK, right?
Yeah.
That's another one. I'm going to say that I'm not 100% sold on the government selling it to the people. I think they're lying to us about JFK. Do y'all agree with me or disagree?
That it wasn't some random assassin? You think it was someone that had to do with the whole Vietnam War going on and shit?
Well, I think it was the Jews, but I don't really think it was the Jews. That just sounded like a funny thing to say at that moment. I think it was the CIA and the government.
Because he wasn't
playing by the rules?
Yeah.
Let me ask this question, okay, to both you gentlemen, since Lauren ain't here.
I'm nervous.
If we went camping, no, I'm just playing. So,
I know that joke.
Do you think that there is a group of powerful individuals within high branches of the government that could conspire together to take out a president? Do you think that that's beyond the realm of possibility?
I don't doubt that there could be a possibility. I don't know if you've ever watched the Hunger Games series, but you know how there's the whole rebellion.
I think that anything can happen, and there's infinite possibilities. I hypothetically, lean that way.
I lean that way too a lot, because there's a lot of things, and this is where, since we're talking about conspiracy theories and the Mount Rushmore, the 4 best conspiracy theories are wild.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing about a conspiracy theory. They gain traction because there's pieces of truth in them.
Yeah.
Like, just randomly out of us, does anybody think that the government has told us 100% truth about the moon landing?
There should... No, because there could be more.
There could be more.
They could be leaving out the fact that they saw 2 aliens.
There could be a lot of. There could be a lot of things, but we can almost guarantee something of that magnitude. They haven't told us the truth.
I'm for certain that they have that they know about another species they're not telling us about. They got to.
But
that's you said I know for certain. Did you read the fucking Epstein files or what? Oh.
No, I'm saying I know for a fact that they got to be hiding something from us. You know what I mean? I know for a fact that they're hiding some sort of alien species. They've got to.
I was what was I listening to the other day? What podcast?
That could just be me, just reading stuff too. But you know what I mean? There's an honorable mention there.
You're onto something there.
No.
And here's my thing, if we can't, and this is something too that, here's one of my favorite conspiracy theories, something that I buy into. There has been, we are not unique. There has been multiple high-reaching civilizations before us.
Yeah.
And things happen. So I believe that, you can't tell me that some cave people built the pyramids and get me to believe that. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. You can't tell me that.
That's kind of like everything that we do on the internet's a mirror of what we did in the street,
Right, yeah. It's just you can't tell me that, I understand things about, if you look at it and they talk about the Ice Age, and then, you look back and okay, the younger Dryas impact theory of how, a meteor hit the earth so hard that it just instantaneously melted all the ice caps, and then all the world flooded, and you can go into that, and then and then you go back to ancient civilizations like the Sumerians, and they tell these stories, and it's dude, civilizations could be wiped out that quick.
Oh yeah.
And for us to sit here and think it's man, we are the greatest fucking invention of humans. And then they sit there and back to what you were just saying is I was listening to a podcast, so it was on the internet, so it was just a theory, a dumb thing.
Yeah.
But they were talking about how UFOs and aliens and these things, they're not people from. They're not from outer space.
Oh.
They're from the past.
That theory.
They're from the past.
They're from time.
And then they're breaking down the physics and go back to Einstein and how Einstein said it's theoretically possible to travel about 60,000 years in the future. That's going to be your cap. You're not going to be able to travel no further than 60,000 years in the future. And this is Einstein's theory of relativity. You'll never be able to travel backwards, but you will be able to travel forwards and blah, blah, blah. It's,
Holy fuck.
blah, blah, blah. And it's you think about this, dude, so... this civilization from 60,000 years ago who is just monitoring the rebirth of civilization or some crazy. That's a wild conspiracy theory, but it's fun.
They've already left. Like they've already left Earth. You know what I mean? Like something like that.
They're not
like,
from this time. They
Right.
have their because
Right.
see, and here's something too. When you get into
This is-
astrophysics and quantum physics and things like this, time is not a real thing that we think it is.
It's kind
really.
Everything exists all in one instant.
Yeah.
There is no past. There is no.
That
There's
goes-
only perception.
That goes to the flat Earth thing.
Back to the flat Earth thing.
Yeah.
Back to Einstein's theory of relativity.
Because it's 2D instead of 3D. It's
Yes.
Same
And do
vibe.
you under?
Wait, so
Have
if
you ever
time
heard
is
of the
just like
double slit experiment?
no, but I was gonna say if time is as a theory, then how are we like watching people grow up and stuff, and how do we have like why do we watch things get
Okay.
old? Not just people, like
Ah,
things.
because consciousness. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get really fucking weird. Great, we're having a conspiracy theory show this week. I'm gonna get really deep right now.
we miss you, Lauren.
We miss you. Thanks for letting us get way the fuck off the hook.
She would have been like,
I'm sick and have a sore throat and I'm not feeling well and well, the podcast misses you. So I'm going into consciousness. Okay, so there's this thing called consciousness, right?
Yeah.
And that's us being alive. And then our brain. Okay, so it's the dumbest way I can explain it. The double slit experiment. So we shot electrons through two slits.
Yeah.
Okay? And you can see which side they go through. You can measure them.
okay.
Okay? Electrons are what is the thing that makes all matter matter.
Yeah, you matter.
I matter.
You
And
matter.
what else matters? Black lives. But, power to my black friends. But anyway, so, that was uncomfortable. But anyway, so, I don't know. But anyway, so electrons, so they shoot these things through the double slits, and you can measure them. Okay, so it goes right, goes left, through the bottom. You get two exact patterns on the other side. But the second you remove observation,
Right.
it goes from a particle of matter
To like
to
nothing,
a wave of probabilities.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's
A
the
wave of
beautiful
probabilities. So it's the observation that creates the reality.
oh.
So see, we get in some deep
okay,
shit, bro.
yeah,
So
I kind of get you now.
okay? So
It's like, oh, we've been around a while, so of course that person looks old.
when we say time,
right?
time,
Yeah,
as we know it and measure it, is just the way of our brain
yeah,
deciphering in a linear dimensional way,
right.
because now that's our next dimension is time. It starts here, it ends here, just like up, down, left, right, 3 dimensions, you know,
For each individual person.
for each individual person.
So when you die,
Which goes back to consciousness is the driver.
like that, like when you say when you die, your consciousness still exists,
Yeah,
but your human body is just a vessel.
yep. With biofilters
Right.
to interpret the quantum physical data
Yeah.
in order for us to create a timeline as we move through the universe.
So when we procreate, like,
Oh yeah, that gets into a whole different thing. But think about it like this. Okay, so let's just say the universe is consciousness and everything is in the universe is just the universe experiencing itself.
wow, that's crazy.
Isn't it awesome?
Yeah.
I love the.
I do acid.
I love the
I don't do
recursion.
acid.
I like the recursion of it.
Yeah, I'm completely sober, so this is like.
And then the weirdest
Yeah.
thing of it all, the instant you die, your brain gets flooded with DMT, which is the most powerful hallucinogenic there is, and they actually go and try to map out the DMT world. Did you know about that?
Oh, there's been people who like experiment and see like. Okay, sorry.
They're doing a lot of studies.
This
in
person,
Europe.
this person's dying. Hook that shit up to his brain and see what's happening.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
and then they have DMT because DMT is a hallucinogen.
Well, yeah, you can get that shit from
get
frogs.
any living organism on the planet has DMT.
It's
you
natural.
use DMT right now as me and you are talking.
Yeah.
DMT is flowing through your brain,
Right.
and it's actually what's helping your brain build reality.
Yeah. Is that why people, when they take DMT, they like...
People with higher amounts of DMT dream more.
Interesting.
DMT is flooding your brain while you're dreaming.
So people that
At night.
so people that just take it, like fucking Mike Tyson, for example.
Yes.
He said that he had an out of body experience where he saw the fucking earth, basically. Like
Yeah.
he went out of
Dude.
his body and saw
Okay.
himself laying there,
Back to
which is
weird-
fucking crazy.
Yes. Back to weird conspiracy theories. Okay, well, just not even conspiracy theories anymore. It's just the way the world is. So there's places in the United States and in Europe where they are putting people on drips,
Yeah.
IV drips of DMT, and keeping them there for long hours upon hours upon. See, the DMT trip, like when you do it, it's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes long. It takes you to a different realm of existence. It truly
Yeah.
fucking does. Like you meet God and you meet elves and you meet all these weird things. And here's the weird thing about DMT where it's different than other hallucinogenic drugs. People meet the same entities. They meet the same things. The things
different
give the
forms.
same in the same form with the
Really?
same names. There's so many. So what they're doing in the where they're studying it now, and they're putting
They're
people
kind
on
of
these
recording.
trips. They're sending people in, and they're actually mapping the DMT world.
So it's like
You want to
virtual
talk about some
reality.
dystopian shit?
Yeah, they're documenting.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
documenting and mapping.
They're taking notes.
They're taking notes and they're
Holy shit.
mapping. And they're mapping, and now they're sending people in with specific tasks.
Holy fuck! It's like a movie.
Dude, it's fucking The Matrix, bro.
Yeah. I saw a movie recently, and funny, we were talking about Harry Styles earlier. It's called "Don't Worry, Darling," and he's in it.
Yeah.
And it's this whole movie, and at the end, it's like him and his wife, and the wife like is like just like kind of getting these weird signs throughout the whole movie, and at the end of the movie, it shows that it was a whole thing put together by this guy, and Harry Styles' character, he was. It's fucking weird, man. It's hard to explain. Basically, you want a different life for yourself.
Yeah.
And at the end of the movie, it showed like the character and his wife were not having a very good time. She was working all the time. She didn't like her life, so he put her in like this coma, and
Goes through drugs.
when she's in like living coma, and she lives this perfect life. She's a housewife, has no like he goes and works. When he leaves for the day, he comes back to the real world and is taking care of her. And but when he goes in,
Kind of like a Snow White thing. She's
Yeah.
just laying there.
Really?
But it's
Yeah.
kind of like
What's it
she's
called?
having this great
it's called
time.
"Don't Worry, Darling." It's really, really.
Don't
interesting.
worry, darling. Can you write that down
It's
so I
really,
can
really
remember it
interesting.
later? Because
It kinda,
I do drugs.
It's psychological for sure. I wouldn't call it
I like
horror,
this.
but it's
A
psychological.
psychological thriller.
I wouldn't even call it a thriller. It just makes you fucking think.
Think?
Like what is going on? Like you start the movie out and everything's great and dandy, and you start seeing people disappear. You know what I mean? And then she's like she's getting concerned and shit, and then she finds out at the end that this is all like a fucking like. And then she's
It's
somehow.
all a dream. And
Yeah.
she wakes up and has to go back to her shitty life.
Well, no, she's
Oh,
fucking strapped.
okay.
She's like strapped.
Strapped down, she's like, fuck.
Yeah.
He never even gave me an orgasm.
Well, they fuck all the time in the world. It's basically like a game. This guy created,
Dude,
and at the end, everyone
Okay.
like kind of rebels against him.
speaking of that, how far do you think
How was
we
it
are
supposed to
away
happen?
with Neuralink? You know what Neuralink is, Elon
No.
Musk company? He has a company called Neuralink.
It's an
They put
implant
chips
to your head.
into your brain, and they take paraplegics and make them walk and have full use of their body and shit again.
That's crazy.
And
because their brain is thinking that there's somebody else. Like
No,
No.
it's using their brain waves to move other parts of their
it
body.
just connects. It
It
just goes in and
that-
fixes
that's
things that
actually-
are wrong.
that's actually
Which-
pretty cool.
It goes. Yeah, it's super fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Super fucking cool.
It's amazing.
Taking non-verbal people and allowing them to become verbal. It's
Wow.
fucking
That's,
amazing.
that's a good thing
But-
I've heard about. He's a dude.
Yeah, I love Elon, bro. I love Elon. I do. I think the world of that dude. I feel like
He needs to take more ketamine.
he does. And he needs to stay out of politics.
Yeah.
Like, dude, just go be Iron Man, bro.
Yeah, be the SpaceX guy. Yeah.
Go be that dude. Go be that dude and just stay the fuck out
Yeah.
of the drama.
Yeah.
But he
I
won't.
agree.
Because, fuck it, he's the richest man in the world.
That video was crazy of him doing the fucking the Hail Hitler thing.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Like, how do you come back from that? You know what I mean? Like
You don't, but it's like,
he put his whole fucking.
I love you!
He was trying to say that, like, he was like giving thanks, right? But he put his whole fucking pussy into that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. Here's my
He
thing,
put his whole
okay?
body movement into that. That was crazy. How do you not?
I'm going to say this as a recovering racist.
He's also kind of autistic too.
He
Anyway,
is autistic.
anyway.
I'm going to say
Go ahead
this.
with your recovering.
I'm not a recovering racist. That was a fun joke.
That's
In the
good.
right crowd. But anyway, here's what I'm going to say about that. I honestly do not believe, from what I've seen in my 50 years on this planet in a lot of different situations, that racists really do that Hitler shit at all, anywhere, ever,
Yeah.
unless they're just playing and joking and shit, and then it's kind of like a funny thing.
Yeah.
And B, I don't know how to say this correctly because it's gonna sound stupid coming out of my mouth, but I don't think Elon Musk is smart enough on a social aspect to even realize what the fuck he was doing at that moment.
Oh, I don't think he realized.
I don't
Like-
think he meant it like that.
No, I agree.
He's just
I
retarded.
I really don't think he was going. Okay, I'm gonna do the. You know what I mean? I think he was going. You know.
I mean, it wasn't like Kanye West was bumping in the background and he was on beat.
Like he just wasn't fucking thinking straight. You know what I mean? Like he was obviously going like, well, you know, thank you everybody.
Oh, look out!
But
Heil Hitler!
he was just putting his whole fucking like. It was bad timing.
Bad timing.
And he just was not thinking shit through it at that point.
He
I don't
wasn't.
think he meant anything by
No,
that.
he's just socially retarded. And it's like this, bro. Hey, look, bro. If you can do some Jesus type shit, like make a crippled man walk again and make blind people see again, then I'm not saying you're on that level, but I'm just saying maybe you're just socially awkward.
Yeah. And a lot of people are socially awkward. You know what I mean? Like
And I can't hold it
he
against
didn't
him
know what
because-
to do on stage, and he just kind of did that, and he probably didn't even think that he was doing something wrong.
Speaking of Elon Musk and Mars
Oh god.
and conspiracy theories, do you think that dude has a fucking drone on Mars, a remote control car that he's just driving around on Mars? Do you think that's real?
No.
I don't either.
No.
I'm just like,
Well, he says we're gonna go to Mars one day, and you know maybe
I guess
maybe his
the Mars rover sends us pictures of Mars.
Why do they want to go to Mars again? Why? Like, is there resources
We
there?
have to be interplanetary to survive,
Why?
which makes sense. Well,
because I think he's saying like one day the Earth is gonna like
something's gonna happen. Back to
retire.
my
Yeah.
multiple civilizations. I think we keep getting hit or something keeps things happen. We might
It's a-
blow each other up.
It's a planet. It has a start and end.
It could, yeah.
Time.
What's funny though is like, I was looking at this video the other day, and it's like all the planets and how you would die if you went to this planet.
Oh yeah,
It's really
Neptune is fun.
yeah, it's really cool actually. And
What's the one?
it's like you would like I forget one of them, but you would literally like
Venus.
Yeah, well, if you had managed to be in an indestructible spaceship, and the
Yeah.
minute you would land and step out of that, you would literally just nothing.
Oh, like the gravity, like what is
The
it?
gravity
Just
was so strong that you
twisting?
would turn into one single molecule.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Or like, for example,
Your whole body, just one single molecule.
or Saturn and
That
Jupiter.
is super hot because it's condensed.
Or Saturn and Jupiter. The minute this is saying that you had an indestructible spaceship. If you step out of there, you would be shredded by the wind.
Yeah.
And like you would just be fucking shredded.
I think that
oblivion.
stuff's really cool.
I think, I don't know.
The planets with diamonds.
I was just
Yes.
gonna say, there's one planet, I don't know
Uranus.
which one it is. Is it Uranus?
Yeah.
That has storms of diamonds falling out of the clouds, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, man, can we send some darker colored people there to start mining?
That's crazy.
That is crazy, but that's what I do,
I think that's just cool. Like, there's different planets that
dude.
Or like ones you would just freeze.
we're
to
kind of
death.
a boring
Freeze
planet.
to death.
Like,
Like, Mars is the closest to Earth, and
Yeah.
and they say there's a way we could terraform it and build an
yeah,
atmosphere
eventually.
in it.
Yeah, Mars is I think one of
Which-
the ones that it's closest. There's also a lot of ones that aren't in our solar system that are like even more.
They're the
like,
golden
Fucking
scarier.
awesome. Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
There's suns out there and stars out there that are
Yeah.
fucking.
It's literally just like a massive hurricane just
Yeah.
continuing.
on. Is that Jupiter?
Oh yeah, Jupiter has one.
Jupiter has one,
Jupiter has-
and that
the
storm's been
pale
there
red
for
dot.
6,000 years.
Pale red dot.
It's
yeah.
like it just stays
Like-
in one spot.
Like, how did that form? And let's not hope that Earth has that one day. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we can't go to Europe anymore because there's a giant storm. Let's see. You know
It's
what I
not,
mean?
they're just sitting there churning up Europe. Russia's sitting there like, thank you, God did it for us. Oh man. Oh shit. Speaking of fun times and things like that, man, this was a fun podcast tonight. This was pretty good. I really liked the conspiracy theory things.
Yeah.
We didn't get on Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, we're
we
gonna
were
wrap it
gonna
up with
get
some
there.
fun stuff. Yeah.
But what do you got going on, bro? You got anything going on? You got something
Well-
coming up next weekend?
Yeah. So we've been off this month. The band is kind of taking some
Yeah.
downtime. We were going hard for a while at the end of the year last year. So we have one gig this month at on the 30th in Tampa at Sunset Rodeo, and then we're
Sunset Rodeo, January 30th, Tampa. Be there, people.
and then the 7 people that are watching.
Hey, there's 14 of us.
And then next month we start picking up again. We're doing a lot of the seafood festivals coming up this year, so that'll be fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We did that last year.
Locally?
Yeah. Locally, we
Oh,
did
yeah.
Robarts, GT Bray, we're doing one. A couple,
Oh.
maybe Naples, Vinoy Park, and St. Pete. I love the
You eat good.
seafood festivals.
You eat good.
Yeah.
I might come out to one.
There's a lot of good stands. They even sell like they even have like a dispensary stand. They've given us like free stuff because we're in the band. Like, oh, here you go. It's
Really?
awesome. Oh yeah.
Have we done a podcast since your last show, New Year's? Did we do a podcast at all this year? Is this our first one of the year?
Wait a minute. No, we have. I remember doing one. We're like, Happy New Year.
Okay,
Yeah.
good shit. Okay,
Right,
we did
we-
one
we
the
have,
first
we
week.
have.
Time is a construct, remember?
Okay.
Yeah.
Time is a construct. See, I'm in both places at the same time, saying the same motherfucking jokes. Speaking of, I haven't mentioned Diddy tonight. Yay!
There it is.
I got it in there at the very end.
That,
But what else you got going on, bro?
Well, we're doing our first practice next week because it got canceled this week. Everyone's sick.
And your band too.
Yeah.
Oh,
People
got him sick, huh?
No. I didn't. Like it was me because I told him on Monday that I wasn't feeling well. I didn't want to get anyone sick. And then another guy in our band is also sick, so we had to move into next week. We're gonna be adding a few new songs, so I'm excited for that.
That'll be fun.
Right. Yeah.
That'll be fun. So you got the 29th, that's it?
30th.
30th?
Yep.
Oh yeah, 29th.
There's one. It also happens to be the Gasparilla weekend, so hopefully it's gonna be pretty crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's cool.
We might have to go hit that seafood.
Gasparilla.
Oh no, you're at where?
We're in Tampa.
Sunset Rodeo.
Yeah.
You're not at the seafood festival during Gasparilla.
No,
That'd be a dumb
That'd be
time.
wow.
Dude, Gasparilla's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
If you're not from the Tampa
I
area,
think Harlan-
Gasparilla is the pirate
I
parade.
think Harlan might be going to that actually.
To what?
Gasparilla. I think him and a couple of his new friends.
His new friends.
Yeah.
He's got new friends?
Oh yeah.
Harlan, what are you doing with new friends, bro? Like,
You gotta make friends. He's from New York, man. You know.
he's from New York. Don't get into any weird shit, Harlan, bro. Like, don't bring that New York shit to Florida, bro. That's all I'm saying. we are conservative down here. We own guns and talk shit.
Yeehaw,
We don't.
yes.
I'm just playing. Shout out to Harlan. Shout out to Lauren. Let's see, what do I have coming up? I have.
Yeah, what you got coming up?
I
Friday.
got tomorrow night. I have show at up in Tampa at the Commodore Theater. I'm gonna be doing a dark and dirty show. It's gonna be fun.
Dark
Shout
and
out to
dirty.
Gina for putting me on that show. Another thing, I would like to give a big shout out right now to Snappers Comedy Club and Jimmy K. I did a show there last night, and that was so much fun. Such a great crowd, such a great room. Thank you guys very much. I just want to give that dude a shout out.
Cool.
And other than that, Side Splitters all the time. Show up at Side Splitters. I'm there on a regular basis. Other than that, what else do we got, bro?
Well, we're nothing else, but we're about to wrap up with the new Jackass movie coming out this year. We're talking about.
That's right. You were telling me about
Yeah.
that today.
There's a new one.
A new Jackass movie.
Yeah.
Is he? He has
Johnny Knoxville
I saw-
was just
I
on
I hope he
Rogan.
has a good will or something. You
Yeah.
know?
So yeah, I saw Johnny Knoxville. He was like, unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing a lot of the stunts this time because I've had like 7 or 8 concussions. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of the stuff that involves
He's like a
getting hit.
football player.
I know.
I did. You know, I think about it because I remember Jackass. Like
That's when I
had
grew up.
just
That
got
was
out of prison.
yeah, that was my
Like,
childhood.
literally was
Yeah.
living in a halfway house, and I snuck out with a dude to go get drunk, and we ended up going to see Jackass at a drive-in. But I don't remember anything about it because I was just drunk, passed out, puking in
Right.
his
You
car.
were just told about it after the fact.
Yeah.
I
But,
love those stories.
But it was just a way for me to go out and party after getting out of prison from a halfway house. But they were doing internet shit before the internet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they were-
Steve-O was on the
they-
internet doing a lot of skateboard stunts and doing a lot of random
Like,
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, these dudes were like,
They were ahead of time.
they were ahead. If they'd have came out today, if they would have been young today,
Mm-hmm.
coming up,
They just would have been on ridiculousness. That's what would have happened.
no, they would have
They
been
would've made their own.
TikTok. Fuck,
Oh,
they would have
yeah,
been
yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Beast famous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
That would have made me Mr.
Mr.
Beast.
Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Bust. Sorry.
Yeah.
But for the grace of God. That's a weird cat. I don't care what anybody says.
Mr.
Shout
Beast?
out to Mr. Beast. He's done great things. I don't know anything, but there's just
I just want to
something
run
about
into him
him.
in public. Because he'll be like, you want $4,000? I'm like,
Yep. Play with my nipples. You're like, what?
you already took the money, now you gotta do it.
Mr. Beast is weird because
Yeah, he's got a whole restaurant, which is actually pretty good. Shout out to Mr. Beast Burger.
is it good? I've
Is
never
it
been
good?
there. Where do you have one?
I haven't had one in Florida. Actually, that's a lie. I've had one in Florida and it was okay that time, but when I went to Denver with the band, we had it a couple times and it was pretty fucking good.
I will
Let's
give
see.
Mr. Beast credit. He is a great marketer.
Yeah.
And he is brilliant as far as like how to take that brand and spread it thin.
Yeah,
He's got his chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast candy,
Mhm.
Mr. Beast this, Mr. Beast. There's gonna be Mr. Beast Pornhub one day. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, Mr. Bust.
But I will say this.
I'll give you $1 million.
I will say this. It's like God bless that dude. He's done great. The fact that I feel like he caters to teenage kids is weird.
Well, a lot of kids watch his shows.
I understand that. And I understand that's how he started, and he was younger at that time. All I'm saying is, it's like Mr. Beast. If you kept I don't know, but then I guess he's gonna have fans that are gonna be his fans their whole fucking lives. So
You know how
God bless that dude for not being a pedophile.
You know how
Please
he-
don't be a pedophile, Mr. Beast. Do not
That would suck.
turn into Jared
That would
from
suck.
Subway.
Yeah.
He was our first hero, and then we found out that he was giving away $5 footlongs to little
Oh,
kids.
no, yeah, I forgot about that. But you know who's
Please don't do it, Mr.
You know how he's doing all those like kind of like those TV shows on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know who else is doing that right now? Who's really fucking funny?
Who?
Drewski.
Oh, I love Drewski.
Drewski is so
Drewski
fucking
doing
funny.
whiteface was the greatest.
That was probably the best thing
Fucking-
of the year last year.
Oh, it was. It had to be. And how did that not make it onto our memorable end of the year podcast?
I don't know. That was amazing.
Shout out
Dude,
to Drewski doing white
He just
face.
did one. It was like about like the super evangelistic mega churches. It's so fucking funny. You have to go watch it. It's like
Send me a link if
I
you
will.
remember it.
That's so funny. He's like, it's so fucking funny. But the ones that he does the Could Have Been House series. And he has all
That
these
dude is
people coming
fucking
out.
hilarious. And that's all he does is internet shit, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Uh,
That dude's fucking.
you know, that dude could tour and sell out stadiums.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be on a Dave Chappelle, Joe Rogan type level, like immediately. Just fresh into the game.
You know, when you said go on like tour, I was thinking about when Charlie Sheen did that tour, but everyone hated it because he was just on all like the.
Let me tell you about why I did cocaine.
But he was on testosterone. He was just like going crazy the whole time.
I love cocaine. I'm not on it now. And you're like, yes, you are. And no, this is testosterone.
I swear.
Why? I'm transitioning from AIDS.
Oh man.
I saw a commercial. Actually, I want to talk about this.
Yeah.
I saw a commercial. This is a funny joke. It ain't a funny joke. But it was for Transocean, a company trading on the New York Stock Exchange. They want you to buy shares in their company called Transocean. And they don't tell you anything about the company, except its name is Transocean. So I would assuming it may be a shipping company, maybe a logistics company, maybe, something like that. Transocean.
Ocean-wide.
Like international.
But what if they're going to turn our fucking oceans into mountains?
We're gonna drain all the water.
We're going to drain all the water.
Lift it up.
There's not going to be a swamp because we're going to do away with the oceans. And Bubba will be there.
I love how you just automatically went to your Trump voice.
His penis will be there. No more ocean, but my mouth will make it moist.
You know what's funny? He doesn't even talk like that anymore. He talks like he's about to like.
Oh yeah, he talks
he's
like tired.
He like salivates now. He's like.
Okay, dude.
Sorry.
Man, no, you're right. You're 100% correct.
He like slurps. He's like.
Yeah, we're just here. I can't do it. I can't do it.
And all around his eyes.
That motherfucker said, I will fucking invade Greenland. And I'm like, dude, that's some bully shit. That would be like me being like, I'm gonna go take this kindergartner's lunch money.
yeah.
I want $1.25 every day.
The
They can't say nothing but okay.
top army against someone that probably doesn't really have an army.
Dude, listen. I don't know how many people are in Greenland, but there's not that many.
No.
And I'm going to promise you that most of the people in Greenland, I don't know this to be a fact, so I don't want to sound racist or weird or anything like that, but they're Eskimos, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They're living in igloos.
It's very cool.
They don't have electricity because there's no infrastructure up there. Like, those people, like...
Why didn't Canada do something about Greenland? Or they don't want a part of it?
Who?
Canada.
Because it belongs to Denmark or something. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
understand. I don't understand the whole thing, but
It's
I'd
a
be
European
like...
country.
I'd be like, they're like, no, the people of Greenland don't want this. And I'm like, okay. So who got on their dog sled and went around and asked all the people of Greenland? Because that's what had to happen.
Mush!
So let's just be realistic about the whole Greenland thing here. So there's a group of people in Washington talking to a group of people in Denmark or NATO, which I don't even think NATO lets Denmark speak. So I think there's a group of people in Washington talking to NATO, and we're like the biggest funder of all of NATO. We supply like 90% of all the money weapons that goes to NATO, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's us sitting there talking to the people that we own, telling them, hey, we really need Greenland so we can build some defense capabilities to protect us.
And give you more money.
And we're going to give y'all more money, and we're going to go in there, we're going to develop it because we think that there's a lot of investment that could be made here and it could be beneficial to everybody. So how they think we're going to take over Greenland, I think
The way you explained it sounded a lot nicer than the way you did.
Well, that just is real to me. Like, that is, that's the realistic, okay, listen, it would be good if we use NATO, but here's the thing. Okay, we'd like to build some defense mechanism with Greenland. They have a lot of rare earth minerals. They have a lot of petroleum products, and we like I think we need to just explain to our government is like we can go ask nicely
Yeah.
to pay for the petroleum products, and we don't have to
Invade
invade you
them.
to get petroleum products. Because I promise you, those fucking Eskimos that live in fucking Greenland, right? They're just sitting there, dude. They literally have sled dogs that take them everywhere while they hunt fucking seals and shit.
A really good analogy too.
This is fucking real. Dude, what do you think they're gonna do if they see a fucking A10 warthog just rise up?
Yeah.
It
They don't
sounds
even know what it is,
That
bro.
sounds like Avatar.
Yeah.
It's exactly what the fuck it
Holy
is.
shit.
It's like, what are we doing? How about this? How about we show up? How about we offer them some infrastructure such as electricity? Let's build their country up and give them some cities and give them some ways.
Yeah.
Give them a grocery store. Maybe they don't want to hunt in the Arctic. The Arctic has got to be the worst place to hunt. Which now I'm looking at these people like, why did y'all never leave? You could have went south at any point in time.
Yeah. Well, I have a pretty good analogy. It's like you said, there's a nice way to do it. It's like when you're a kid and your mom says you can't do something, so you go and do it. Or sorry. When you're a kid, you want something.
Yeah.
And instead of asking your mom for it, you just go and do it. And because you're scared of asking that she's going to say no. You know, it's like...
Why don't we just go start building up Greenland? I don't think Greenland or Denmark would give a fuck. If American oil companies went to Greenland and said,
They
hey,
just go and invade and they're like, we're here to help your
yeah, we
infrastructure.
don't have to bring the military.
Yeah.
We don't.
No.
We don't have to
that's gonna
threaten
scare
you.
people. Yeah.
And it's like, who are you threatening? There's nobody living there. Dude, it's a big block of ice. Like, are you so retarded, Donald Trump, that you think the polar bears are sitting there like, hey guys, we gotta go negotiate?
Oh man.
There's whales up there. Like, what? Dude, there's like, name an animal from Greenland.
Narwhals.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Really?
Narwhals. So we got narwhals, we got polar bears, we got seals.
I would like to see
Can we
a
give them
penguin.
penguins?
A
Just have
baby
be nice?
beluga. I don't know.
There's-
Beluga whales.
Yeah.
There's a lot of whales.
I think a lot of whales.
So
in
we'll
that-
give them whales
that
as a
cold
species.
area.
Elephant seal.
Elephant seals, all the seals.
Penguins, maybe?
But there's like 4 or
Maybe
5
it's-
species of animals.
Depends on the penguin, I guess.
Yeah.
Galapagos penguin.
Nope, they're in the Galapagos Islands.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
I mean, other than that, like, what do we want Greenland? Why? Do you want to build an ice fort? Like, what are you talking
We're gonna
about?
make it green. We're gonna make it a green land.
Yeah, we're gonna turn. We need to make Greenland green again. It's gonna be so nice and
That's
plush.
funny. That's fucking
We're
funny.
gonna make Greenland green with money.
Oh man. What time is it? What-
I don't know. But anyway, that's all I got for tonight,
Where
man.
we
We
at?
hit everything.
Oh, song of the week. Mine is mine is "Love's Train" by originally was by Confunction, but Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak covered it. Silk Sonic. covered
Really?
it. Yeah,
I didn't
like
know
it.
that.
It's really good. Yeah.
Okay. My song of the week. I'm gonna go. I heard this song today, and this is like when I was a kid. For a long time, this was one of my favorite songs of all time. Still is in my top Mount Rushmore songs. It's Something I Can Never Have by 9 Inch Nails.
Nice.
That
Hmm.
is
That's a
such
good one.
a
Yeah.
badass song. And is that's not that ain't from the soundtrack.
All right.
But that's my song of the week.
I think
That's where we're at right now. Hope everybody had fun tonight. We had some
Yeah.
fun tonight.
Yeah,
That was
it was
actually a
good.
good
that was a
podcast.
good one.
We got off the hook because we didn't have fucking Lauren here to
Get us back on track.
just be organized and keep us where we need to go and point at her watch and do all the weird things that Lauren does back there behind the scene. We had Mikey, and I gave Mikey some weed, so Mikey was just sort of back there just chill writing notes and shit. It's fucking awesome. But feel better soon, Lauren. That's it. We're done. Thank you guys very much. Like, subscribe, and subscribe, share, do whatever we need. Yay.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.